Oak Hill's history begins with the Timucuan people, who inhabited the area along the Indian River Lagoon from around 2000 BCE to 1500 CE. A French cartographer, Jacques Lemoyne, noted an Indian village named Saruk el Viejo in 1564. The name Oak Hill emerged around 1850, attributed to northern loggers who named their camp after the area's abundant oak trees draped in Spanish moss. This marked the beginning of European influence, as settlers started arriving after Florida became a U.S. state in 1845, gradually displacing native tribes, including the Seminoles, who resisted through conflicts like the 1856 Seminole War raid that killed 4 settlers. Early settlement and economic foundations. By the early 19th century, Oak Hill saw permanent settlement, with figures like George Murray receiving a Spanish land grant in 1803, later confirmed to his daughter Jane. The Swift family from Massachusetts established a significant timber trade starting in 1812, cutting live oak and cedar for shipbuilding. By the Civil War, the town had a salt works, part-time stores, and the first orange groves planted by Mr. Mitchell. These early economic activities, centered on timber, citrus, and fishing, shaped Oak Hill as a resource-driven community. Civil War and post-war development. During the Civil War, Oak Hill's economy included salt production from Halifax River water, and the town had Civil War veterans buried in its cemetery, 5 Union, 6 Confederate. Post-war, the town saw growth with hotels, a post office, and a school operated by Reverend Wicks, serving both white and black students. By the early 1890s, a public school for white students was built, and in 1901, Bill Williams, a prominent black freedman, provided education for black students, with a dedicated public school for them constructed in 1927. These developments reflect Oak Hill's gradual institutional growth. Incorporation and economic shifts. Oak Hill was incorporated as a town in 1925 and reincorporated as a city in 1927, adopting a mayor-commission government. However, the Great Depression led to its disbandment in 1930, with the charter reactivated in 1962. Citrus and fishing were historically vital, but by the late 20th century, most residents commuted to nearby areas like New Smyrna Beach or Kennedy Space Center for work. The city's business-friendly policies, including low fees and free licenses for seniors, fostered a small but stable economy, with ecotourism and fishing, particularly in Mosquito Lagoon, becoming prominent. Modern growth and preservation efforts. As of 2024, Oak Hill, with a population of about 2,164, is poised for growth, with 5 planned residential developments set to add 1,400 homes, potentially doubling the population. A 2024 moratorium on new developments was enacted to manage infrastructure needs. The city preserves its heritage through sites like Seminole Rest, part of Canaveral National Seashore, featuring Timucuan mounds and historic homes. Community efforts, like the restoration of 2 historic black cemeteries, Saints and Sinners, and the 2011 opening of Burns Science and Technology School, show Oak Hill's commitment to balancing progress with its rich history.